As we continue to rapidly build out our distance learning course in Google Classroom, or any LMS for that matter, one of the things that we want to be able to do is to get stuff that already exists or resources and put it into our course. So I'm going to use CK12 again as our example here and just show you a couple different ways that you can either get content from CK12 or other websites directly into Classroom. So I've chosen political ideas and history just out of CK12 at random. When you're logged in as a teacher, you'll normally see this assign button up in the top. And when you click that, this assign button will give you your choice of platform. You can use CK12 as a learning management system. It works pretty well, but a lot of us have really invested into Google Classroom because it connects with our students and they know how to get to it really easy using their G Suite for Education account. So I'm going to select Google Classroom and I'm going to give the students some instructions here. Say read this, be prepared for an assignment or assessment or something like that. I need to choose my class that I want to put this in. So I'm going to go into my sandbox classroom and then here's my start date. So this will allow me to either do this immediately or I can schedule it for some day in the future. So I'm going to select 2 days out from now and the due date that I'd like them to read this by, let's give them close to a week here or so. So once I've got those 2 dates set, I've got this and that. I can just click the assign button. And once I assign this, we'll then go into Google Classroom and I'll be able to go see it. So one of the things you're going to notice that when you do add things into Google Classroom from external places, especially CK12, is that it doesn't understand that you'd like it to go into any of your categories or quote unquote topics as they're called. So what I'm going to do is just select one of these topics. The assignment that I just put in here, and I need to edit this thing, and I'm going to move this down to the topic. We're just going to call this assignments for now, and go back to and just schedule this, reschedule it. So that allows me now to move that thing that I just got from CK12 down into this area. So that's the one caveat. The second way we're going to show you how to add resources really quickly into Google Classroom is using the Share to Classroom extension. So in Google Chrome, you can find this just by looking for Share to Classroom. This extension is really pretty slick. So I'm going to do a quick example using Wikipedia just because it exists and it's got some easy content in it. So if I just go to Wikipedia, and we're just going to do a quick search for, let's look for, because this is the best topic to ever search. So we're going to go look at the coronavirus pandemic. I know this is not very uplifting. So let's just say I want to assign this really quick to my class as a reading assignment. If I've installed the Share to Classroom extension, up in my toolbar you'll see this new little extension called Share to Classroom. From any web page where you've got content, you can click Share to Classroom. It'll look at your classes that you have in your class list. So I'm going to do my sandbox classroom again. If I click on that, now I've got choices to create an assignment, ask questions, make an announcement. So I think I'm going to maybe make this ask a question. And that question would be for my sandbox classroom for all students. And the question would be, after reading this, when do you think it will end? We'll just say that's a short answer that I'd like them to reply to. There are some other instructions if I'd like to put it there. So that's the material that attaches to this. There's a due date. The topic I'm going to put in here just as an assignment. And students can reply to each other. So I'm going to turn that one off. So this question up in the top, I want to ask this question. If I post it right now, I'll go immediately into the course, but I can schedule this also. So I'm going to schedule this for the 8th at around noon or so. I'm going to schedule that. So once I do this, if I click view, it's going to take me over to my little sandbox class. and it says I posted a new material. Go to classwork, and I'm going to go see where my question is. After reading this, when do you think this will end? So this is a scheduled reading for them. So that push to classroom or share to classroom link, sorry, you can do anything on the web. So if you found something anywhere you'd like, even the CK12, you can click that little share to classroom link, turn it into whatever you would like it to be, ask a question, push to students is interesting. So that one allows you to push this website to all of your kids' Chromebooks only if they have that same extension installed. But anyway, so we're going to say maybe create an assignment out of this, and you can do the same sort of thing as you want to schedule this once you've typed some information in there. So that's how you can push things out into your course, schedule them, post them immediately. There's a lot of different things you can do between the assign button here and that share to classroom extension. Hopefully that helped a little bit. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to try to help in any way that I can.